Well, it's a nice balmy 4 degrees out this morning. Animals still need to get fed, the cow still needs to get milked, and there's a barn that still needs to get built. So it's a beautiful day for doing all of that. Yes, it is. It'll wake you up quickly, that's for sure. I need to start getting the rough wiring done in here so that way we can finish closing up all of the outside corners and the inside stuff and not worried about not having wiring and light switches and outlets where we need them. So we just went around, we spent some time figuring out exactly where we want lights, how we want our light switches to go, our outlets, and all that fun stuff. So the other week I picked up a breaker box. We gotta get this figured out where we want this mounted and get this all situated, and then we can start roughing everything out. And it'll be nice to have more lights out here, to have main power out here. So that'll be another thing we need to focus on once we get a good warm up again, is to run the main feed wire from the workshop out to the barn. Because when it's this cold, it's like 8 degrees out right now, and tomorrow it's supposed to be even colder. The wire is going to be super stiff, so trying to pull it from one building to the other is not going to be good. So get everything figured out for roughing, and then on a warm day, I guess I shouldn't say warm day, but a warmer day, we'll pull some wires. Putting our ground bonding screw in before it gets lost. All right, now we need to figure out the best place to mount this. So we're 18 long by 14 1/4. The top of it here, we'd come down to about this height, boom. And then that would give us room underneath to run switches for all of our light switches. We could do light switches, and then we could do over here a double box for outlets. This here, this will give us plenty of room for mounting our boxes. Bam. When we're wiring this all up, we want to be using wire in a metal coax coating, so that way we don't have to worry about rodents getting in there or chewing in the wires. So this is a little bit differently than we normally wire up like our house and our workshop. All right, let's get some boxes up. I guess I should turn my ladder around. Be easier nailing. So we're gonna go right here. This is going to be for lights. I'm going to do an outlet here, an outlet over there. We'll run power to them for our lights, and then we're going to run more outlets, and one in each stall, kind of like here and here. So if we ever need to add a heater, we can.
It'd be nice to have like a self-filling, self-cleaning, heated, water heater, tank, all the things.
But that ain't gonna happen.
No.
It would be nice.
Do they make self-cleaning ones?
People put goldfish in them to keep them clean.
I would think the animals would eat them, but I know they do that, but.
Yeah. The suit kind of limits your stretching because when you go to, it like pulls up from your leg and
you get a wedgie?
You don't get a wedgie, but it limits my reach. I can't reach as far as if I wasn't wearing it. It's kind of funny. All right, let's run some wire to the outlets for the lights. So that means I gotta go over there and stop pulling it up the rafters.
Like monkey bars.
Monkey bars.
If you do that, I'm gonna be gone.
I just need to learn how to walk the ladder so I can stand up there and go.
Do people do that?
Oh yeah, a lot of people do it. You probably got to replace your ladder every couple of months. But
I don't want to see you do that either. I'll lock you in there.
uh-oh. Don't worry, I got another doorway out.
Shoot.
I put that staple right through my glove.
Oh, did you get your finger?
No.
You just stapled your hand to the board?
Yep. Because your fingers are so whatever and you can't feel the ends of them.
Nice. This is really good.
All right, let me move my ladder.
So you could staple your finger and you wouldn't even know.
That's right. I mean, I would know if I stapled my finger, just not my fingertip of my glove.
You would be warmer if you put your hat by your ears, down on your
It keeps
ears.
popping off. Trust me, I have been.
Oh.
That worked easier than I thought. I wonder if I can toss it over that other 2x4.
Let me move. Lasso it.
Ready?
Yep. Whoa, did that go where you wanted?
Yep. Perfect.
That was too easy.
Now I'll go over there, start from that box, and then staple it back, my way back over here. Goes my hat again. And it makes my hair all itchy because it's like up, twist, up, twist. It's kind of funny.
Leave a comment below if you think Al needs a haircut.
It keeps me warm.
Leave a comment below if you agree Al needs a haircut. Who needs a hat when you have all that hair? Oh, you want to cover your ears.
Right. Actually, right now I'm pretty warm. Would you hand me that hammer?
If I had a hat on with all that hair, it'd make my hair hurt too.
You got more hair than I have.
Yeah, but don't stick up like that.
Oh. I don't see what I look like. That's better. Tuck my beard in. There. So should we get like an ostrich or two to put in one of these bays?
What do you do with ostriches?
I don't know. Can you eat them? I think people eat ostrich meat.
Ostrich meat or the eggs?
The meat. That'd be like a big chicken nugget.
I'm good.
Big old chicken tender. Imagine trying to butcher one of those. You'd have to, that wouldn't be getting in the regular plucker.
We got this nice pen here for goats, sheep. We also have this nice area. This will be Azalea's area or any other milk cows that we might get. This big area, so there'll be the gate on the outside and that side. And then any calves will be over here when we want to separate them. So that's coming along. The pink pen is done. The chicken coop is in the works, as in we know what we want to do, kind of. More than kind of.
We got some parts and pieces for it.
We have parts and pieces. We're figuring out all those things. The electrical is getting done. Are you getting so excited?
I am.
There you go.
You can only do so much with gloves on. We're almost halfway with having the rough wiring ran for the lights, maybe a third of the way down, because this main area is going to take more, and then I want to run the wire for the chicken coop area and get that wired up, and then we'll also have outlets in the chicken coop up in the ceiling, so that way we can put lights on a timer in there. So if we want to have lights on a timer in the wintertime, we can, but we'll also have a light we can turn on with our light switch. So let's get these ran. I'm looking forward to being able to light up the whole barn. Right now we have temporary lighting and it works good, but it'll be nice to have it nice and bright in here when we need it. So let's get this finished up and then we can move on. It's still cold, but I'm getting excited at least, and that keeps me warm. If you ever have a substantial amount of wiring to do, I highly recommend getting one of these wire wheel feeders. I don't know what it's called. It's made by Self-Wire. One of you sent that to us years ago. When you sent it to us, we had just finished wiring up the old workshop, so we hadn't used it, but then ever since we've been here, we've been using it a lot, and it has come in so handy. So I appreciate it. This one. Whoops. So now we will put coop. These are the chicken coop lights. Good morning. It is a chilly morning on the homestead. The truck says 5 degrees out. I got the plow on, so it's probably a few degrees colder than that because the plow blocks the temperature gauge and keeps it a little bit warmer. Sorry, just backing up, turning around. We're gonna go for a ride this morning. I'm gonna pick up some feed at the feed store for the animals. Then we gotta go to Home Depot and pick up some more supplies. I'd rather do that in the morning. Let it warm up some. While it's cold, we can run out. And then let it warm up some. And then we can come back and work. It's still gonna be a cold day today, but at least it'll warm up a little bit. I gotta run down to the barn, get a measurement, and then we can go for a ride. Hopefully it warms up a decent amount while we're gone. I don't think it's going to, but you know, wishful thinking. All right, I got the measurements I needed. I wanted to figure out exactly how much wire we need to go from building to building. See if they have it while we're there. If not, I'll have to get it ordered. But yeah, it's cold out. So let's hit the road and get some of the items we need. Well, we're gonna try Lowe's today because the last time I needed my electrical supplies, Home Depot didn't have all of the boxes that I needed. So that's why we're back at Lowe's. All right, they had most everything. I think everything else we'll get after. So let's run out and get some feed for the animals. I'm sure they'll appreciate it if we don't run out of feed, especially when it's cold like this. I'd say we got a full truckload. It'll be nice once we have the big barn done and we can stock up on all the things and have to come out less often because I'll save a lot of time. You guys see the hay I brought you? And the grain? And the alfalfa pellets? You're excited, aren't you? They dropped off more lumber for us yesterday. I got my coffee, so I'm good to go for a while. We're gonna finish wiring up the lights and then all the other stuff that I need we can start using. But it's cold in here, I'm not gonna lie. Supposed to warm up in a couple of days. I ordered material for the doors. I gotta go pick up some of that. I think tomorrow is when it should be in. So we're getting there. It'll be nice to have the doors done, but it'll also be nice to have power out here other than running it from the extension cord from the workshop. So we're getting close. It is gonna be nice to have all the lights out here, outlets, and all the different things. Oh, and the animals. That's gonna be nice too. All right, I have 2 more runs of lights. That won't be too bad, and they're close runs. Try to do the furthest stuff away first and then work closer. So we'll go for these 3 lights, and then we'll go and run 1 for that exterior light, and then that's all the lights, or light switches. I contemplated about not putting switches in and just having to come in here and use this breaker box to turn them on and off, but then that means I'd have to have 7 different breakers, and we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna put switches in instead of doing the breakers. So yeah, let's get this finished. Get these wires all connected, and then we can close up this junction box and be done over here. That's all the wiring ran for the lights. Now we gotta run some wire for some exterior outlets and some outlets we're gonna have up in the ceiling for if we ever wanna add heated water heaters. We'll have them up in the ceiling. We can just plug them in down high, up high, down low. Yeah, that makes more sense. So we gotta get that stuff done. It is cold. I'm gonna admit that. That wind is chilly. Soon we'll have doors, but not yet. So we get to deal with the cold. All right, let's run some more wire. Well, this is where I'm gonna end this video. I am tired and cold, so I'm gonna go in the house, warm up. But we got a lot of the electrical done. I still gotta get the box hung, but I know where all of it's going. I wanna get most of the wires. Now that I have most of the wires ran, I can work on that part. When I get the box up, figure out the switch locations for all of our light switches. But yeah, I'm cold. I'm going inside, so this is where we're going to end the video. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. Oh, and just to let you know, it's 5 degrees out right now. It really never warmed up today, and now it's getting colder. So I'm going to go inside, enjoy a good cup of campfire decaf, put my feet on the floor. We got radiant heat in the house we built, and the radiant heat is awesome. When you get cold feet, you just walk around with socks or barefoot, and it warms you up. So that's what I'm gonna go do. See you guys right back here in the next one. Bye.